A lot of people are jumping to the conclusion that this is an overpriced Etch-a-Sketch, but it isn't. It's actually a very nice piece of technology that doesn't have any electronics in it. This is the Kaite B5. If you've already been paying attention to our channel, you'll notice that we've already kind of done this, but this is the 10.3-inch model. But there are a lot of people that are seeing this for the first time. The pen is not a Wacom-enabled stylus pen. It's not EMR, electromagnetic resonance. It's nothing. It's just a piece of plastic, very nice piece of plastic, with two different nibs, one on each side with two different thicknesses. And this is how you're able to get two different thicknesses when you write on the board. The eraser is also included as well in the package, and you can actually use this to not only clip on the device, but also use it as a pen holster so you don't lose anything. It works like this basically. There's a piece of felt on the bottom, and it has an opposing magnet behind it. And that basically means that the more you scrub on the screen, the better looking it gets. You actually can't over clean because the more you erase, it just gets rid of what you've drawn that much more. This Slate is not an electronic device, so we're not going to call it that. This unit has no batteries, it has no electronics whatsoever, doesn't have any digital communication or its digital applications at all. Not only does it not have applications, it doesn't have any OS, it doesn't have anything whatsoever. It's a magnetic slate. And why you want this is because there are a lot of people that need 10.3 inches, 13.3 inches of screen real estate, but they only want to take notes. They don't want Facebook. They don't want to read books. They don't want to do any of that. And we understand that this is very simplistic, but it gives people that option that they don't have to spend $500 USD to get something like this. They can spend $79, $99 and get roughly the same experience in the note-taking section. Obviously, this can't do anything else. You can't store anything on it, although you can actually save your notes, which we'll check out in a little bit. So basically, you have two pen sizes is because of the thickness of the magnet. You can swap that around and you can see that the sizes are different. Now, obviously, this isn't an electronic device, so it doesn't have any latency. If you draw on the screen, it immediately shows up. There's no delay, doesn't have to think, doesn't have to process, because there's basically nothing it needs to think about. It is what it is. And unlike a lot of lower end devices where you see the little flakes every time you touch it to the device, this thing is actually pretty high end. Its resolution is pretty fine, which basically means that the lines are very concise. Erasing is extremely easy, as we showed you the little apparatus before. You just swipe over the screen. Now you can do wide erase like that, or you can actually hold it on the corner and just erase as you see fit. So you can actually just erase like that, and you can get a little bit more accurate. We touched on how you save your notes, and you might be wondering how's that possible because this doesn't even have a hard drive or anything on it. Well, you use the Kaite app on your phone. You literally just hover it over your screen, and without pressing anything, it saves the note to your phone. And it actually not only saves it, it converts it into just the lines that you've drawn, as you can see right there. You can toggle between the actual photo or the rendered version, so you can see everything we've drawn from the little bird to using the app, which is all the exact same as what we've done here. Now from here you can change things. Actually, you can up the contrast, so you can make the lines you've drawn very high level contrast, which means you can make them thicker, so you get all those thick lines that you didn't have before. Maybe if you want it a little bit lighter, you can actually soften it up like so. So you wouldn't want to go to that extreme, but you also do have the ability to go back and forward, and you can make edits to it as well. You can also rotate, and most importantly, you can immediately share it via other apps, which means you can just share it to anybody you want. A couple of my friends, my mom, my email account. We can just send it off, and I can email it to myself, and it'll be on my computer immediately. Because these aren't running e-ink, these Kaite slates definitely did get a lot of flack, but you have to understand that there are a lot of people that can't spend $400 on e-ink note-taking devices, and this is where these type of devices come into play. It's only $79, $99 for the big one, and most importantly, there's no batteries on this. There's no eye strain, there's no consumption. This is great for countries that have luxury taxes, high taxation on electronic devices, lithium-ion enabled battery devices. This is none of those things. This is a note-taking device as simple as you can possibly humanly get. If you want to grab this, you can go to our website at Goody Reader and stay tuned for youtube.com/goodyreader for more videos on this. For a review of the Kaite 2 writing Slate B5, this is Peter.